we expect a cameo role of like Chanax or White Ladies, or even Duendes, aside from Cap?
We got a couple of creatures in the film, but all drawn from the imagination of our production designers. So I think they are creating their own original monsters.
Of course, all throughout we are seeing the stills from the movie. It's beautifully put.
And for my last question, there are lots of horror films from around the world. So I'm also a lover of horror films, like from the Philippines, Korea, Japan. And what do you think would be the edge of these horror films against the other horror films that we need to know? Especially nowadays, horror films are very popular from different countries. So what will be the edge against this film over the other?
This is a difficult question to answer. I mean, that's more of a market and producing kind of question. But but for me, I think at the end of the day, as long as your story is great and your effects are crazy, I think it will translate across cultures and borders and markets. Because at the end of the day, everyone is afraid no matter where in the world. So as long as the acting is good, the story is good, and the effects are crazy, I think that would be the key.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's designed by Benjamin Padero and Carlo Tabihe, and this is probably one of their most ambitious works. Of course, you have to credit his team of builders as well and setmen. But his inspiration and design is very brutalist kind of architecture. We're pushing the idea that the motel is not what it seems, it's underground. So what can we create underground? What can we build in a sense that it was once a freaky, crazy kind of motel and now decommissioned and then now used for a very horrible purpose by the current the fictional government of this country. So in terms of they talk about, we have two studios. One studio took only 3 weeks to build. The second one we are finishing today, and those guys work incredibly fast and incredibly well. I think they only took 10 days to build it. We got many rooms in this motel, and every room has a specific character, a specific design, and a specific feeling and intention created by Benjamin, and according with the script. So all credit.
Can I just say
Yes,
one more thing?
yes, please, go ahead.
I would like to point out that I think this is a really, really special story to be told, because I think Bradley has some kind of image on how it could be in the future with now immigration these days, because it's not going the right way. So what happens in Europe and in the Western countries, that there was only colonization and torturing and people and getting the resources. And now when people have problems somewhere, they try to come and want some help, and we say no, closed borders, we have a fourth Europe. And this is some kind of, this story depicts what could be the future, and already maybe a near future, as well we all know that people can be, like we say, okay, we can shoot people. So maybe when people come from Syria or from where they come from, when they don't have a card, you can shoot them. It's just like it's possible, and that's the way we're now going. And I think it's really, really important that this kind of stories are told. It's really important. And I'm not so familiar with horror, but as I understand Capri, we also have the word kafir. It's actually some kind of, we say kafren. It's just some kind of really racist. It's used as a racist. After colonization, it's used as you're stupid, you are. And it's such, we need to change. We are now in a with the Me Too eras and about racist things. There are things happening, and we should continue telling these stories, because I think in the Western world, the white people, it's time to shut their mouths, welcoming everybody from abroad, and apologize.
Wonderful. Thank you. Of course, that's also is represented by this very diverse cast. Again, it's not just a horror movie. It has something to say. It's very socially relevant. So let's start with Will. Can you invite all of our friends and invite them to watch out for Motel Acacia?
Absolutely, I can't wait for everyone to see this film. For me, it's so exciting to be part of this genuinely international cast and also to be back in Manila working again. I can't wait for you to see it.
Talia.
Yeah, this is just such a smart and imaginative and truthful film, like Jan was saying, and I feel really privileged to be part of this cast and part of Brad's film. So thank you for having me.
Just be with us while we do the film, because we're just starting out with the whole cast in the next few days. So watch out for visit our set. I'm so proud of your set. I mean, it's an amazing set. We have swimming pool. We have swimming pool inside. We have like everything. It's a beautiful set. And it's a beautiful film, and that needs to be told, as Jan said. I mean, what is more scary, the supernatural or the world we are living now? I mean, that's a statement, right? So there.
It's also important to note that this is actually, for us at Black Sheep, that it's our first venture into collaborating with international filmmakers. There will be more, but of course, this is the first one. We're collaborating with, of course, Epic Media. So again, maybe the director.
Jan has got me thinking a bit more about rather than
Sorry, I didn't want to speak before turn. I thought it was finished. I thought, oh, bye-bye, but I want just to say this to the thing. So
now I want to say more things. I mean, yes, of course. I mean, join us on our journey, but and we'll hope to release a film in 2019. But I mean, going back to what Jan said about colonization. I think this film. I mean, if you look at our faces, we all from different colors, different tones, and immigration in Southeast Asia. I think we are all still recovering from the scars of colonization and what the colonists did to us and how they divided us and how they divided people, not just within regions but also within countries and within tribes, within cultures. And the scars are still seen today and how people use that to manipulate each other. I think if everyone, not just in the Philippines, but especially in the Philippines, if we can see that how these divisive tactics are still being used against us by people in power, I think we really still have a chance to save our humanity in a way.
Thank you. I'd like to add to what you said earlier, or should we move on to Jason?
Yeah, we move on.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, watch out. This is gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. It's a cautionary tale of what's gonna happen in the future. But yeah, I think it's an experiential film. Join us if you're gonna be watching this. You're gonna feel every bit of what the characters are going through. So it's gonna be great. Yeah, watch out.
Thank you, JC Nicholas.
So since Jan and Bradley already brought it up, I'm not gonna say much. I just one of the main reason why I really like this project and willing to work on this project is I find the urgency, I find the relevance, and also a lot of things that could very urgent things that we need to say right now in the world, in our society. So I promise you guys it will be a very interesting film to watch. That's all I can.
Thank you, Ron.
All right, just gonna pile on this. when I read the script, of course, we spoke about the social political, but I think it's also a revenge movie by nature. It's like, how nature gets back at us with, pillaging the forest and everything. So it's a revenge, how mother nature works and try to reclaim their rights and all of us, I think, coming from different part of the world, coming together and try to make Bradley's dream and vision come true is such a privilege. We're glad to be here. We're happy to be part of this project, and we can't wait to share this with you guys and everyone.
Thank you, and fine.
Well,
if you think this is a horror film, the reality is more scary. What we did to the Mother Nature, what we did to each other. And I believe that the film will carry a message, a strong message. As you can hear, this is not a typical press conference from a simple monster movie. So we all have responsibility as an actor, as an artist, and as a human being to send a message out and let people realize that it's time to take care of our world, our forest, our animal, and each other, the most important thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivian. Thank you to the cast and the director of Motel Acacia. Thank you all for coming, and we'd like to ask the cast and the director for a group